I ever think that I was going to relocate to Nairobi, Kenya? No, I didn't. But here we are. And now we're going to talk about some things that, I found so unexpected, like it happens, and I'm like, in Kenya? Yes. So they call them culture shocks. Let's go. First of all, this weather is so cold. Like, this is so chilled. I love the cold weather, So when I was coming, because it's like I'm coming from the heat to the cold. So when I was coming, I was being told that, oh, bring warm clothes, bring warm clothes. I'm like, oh, please, do you know me? Have you met me? I love the cold. But guess what? I was shocked when I got here because it's really like so chilled. Like, I'm in the house, I have to wear my turtleneck, I have to wear my cardigan, I have to wear my socks. If not, I'm going to freeze. One advice for you if you're coming to Kenya from Nigeria, Ghana, please come with your spouse. If you don't have one, make sure you get one when you get here, because you're gonna freeze when there's nobody to hold you. Okay, so that's that. So there's a tea drinking culture here. People can drink tea like in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. I even heard that if somebody like visits you and you don't offer them tea, then you're rude. So we have tea in the house. Okay, let me show you. When I got here, I was introduced to like a lot of different kinds of teas. Let me just quickly get them. Now, this is the black tea. This one we use it with milk. Now, this is the apple and cinnamon tea. This one, no milk. I had to learn all these things. So the way I was preparing the tea. The first time my friend was like, okay, go and prepare tea. I was like, I don't know how to prepare tea. It's like, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I'm serious. I really do not know how to prepare tea. Because what I know is Bonvita, Milo, and milk. And I'm good to go. And now this is the green tea. No milk. I had to learn all these things. Can you imagine that? So I also love how people dress. I think because of the cold weather, people really like dress nicely in their jackets and their sneakers and their socks and their gloves. And I'm gonna so the first thing I loved when I came was the fashion, because I'm a very fashionable person, and I'm like, okay, here we go. You guys are about to get it, because I am going to kill it when it comes to that. I love that about the weather. It makes people dress nicely and, fully dressed. There's no skimpy, whatever, because you're gonna freeze out. If you want to do skimpy, nobody's stopping you, but you're gonna freeze out. Yeah. Another thing that I think the weather brought about is the fact that when you go to a supermarket or a restaurant and you ask for a drink, they would always ask you, do you want it cold or do you want it room temperature? Now, the first time this happened to me, I went to a restaurant and I went to the friend and I was sitting there and I ordered for a drink, and the person was like, the waiter was standing there, and I'm like, guy, why are you still standing there? Go and bring my drink. Then my friend was like, you haven't told the waiter what you want. I said, I've told this waiter what I want. I was like, okay, you haven't told him cold or room temperature. I'm like, oh, really? Yes, really. When you come here, whenever you want to order for a drink, they would always ask you any drink or anything you order that is liquid, they would always ask you cold or room temperature. So until I told this guy cold before he went to bring cold, because this place is chilled, and it's not like a general thing for everybody to drink cold things like in Nigeria or Ghana where I come from. Like if I ask you for any drink, automatically give me something cold, because I am kind of hot. I am hot, like inside everywhere is hot, so like something cold. So yeah, when you come to Kenya for the first time, when you go to restaurants or you go to supermarkets to buy drinks, always make sure to emphasize on either cold or room temperature. Now, the good thing that I love is that rent is paid monthly. Yes, you pay your rent monthly, unlike in Nigeria where you pay 1 year in advance, or in Ghana where you pay 2 years in advance. Like 2 years, can you imagine that? You want to break somebody's neck, but here you pay monthly. But guess what? Cost of living is really high. Like, cost of living is high. Whenever I want to buy something, or I want to purchase anything, I do the conversion. At first I was using my phone, the conversion apps to check, but then I graduated and I started knowing how to convert it in my head. When I convert it to cedis or I convert to Naira, I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot of money. But people keep saying, oh, things are affordable, but it's not really like affordable to me coming from Nigeria. It's not like affordable. So yeah, cost of living here is high, But I love that everything is made in Kenya. Like everything, your food, your drink, your snacks, everything, basically everything is made in Kenya. I love that they're, pushing the made in Kenya narrative, pushing their own things, you get, on like yeah, where we have where we have everything made in China and made in whatever. We prefer the foreign stuff, but here everything is made in Kenya, and they're properly packaged and processed, and it's a high standard, high standard. Yeah. Oh, so the only thing that's not made in Kenya is clothes, because the textile, whatever, they don't really have like clothes, whatever, to make clothes. So yeah, clothes are not made in Kenya. They're imported from like China, Turkey, and the rest. I remember it was the last week. I remember I was trying to get a dress for the Kenya Fashion Awards, and I posted about it on my Instagram stories, and the fashion designer reached out to me, and it's like, oh, he has a nice dress I can wear for the awards and everything. I'm like, okay, let's see. And he said it was 15,000 Kenyan shillings. When I converted this, it was giving me like 100,000 naira, and I'm like, huh? For one dress? Okay, I am not I am not one of the people going to collect award. I'm not getting an award. I'm just going to experience the award ceremony and everything. So I think yeah, that is quite expensive in my like, for my budgeting right now. So I couldn't like get that. But yeah, things are on the high side. I know Kenyans say like, no, it's really like things are affordable, but to me it's not affordable. Yeah. So the first and general language spoken here in Kenya is Swahili. So when anybody walks up to you, they start speaking Swahili because they just assume you understand. But if you want to, if you want to make people know that I don't understand Swahili, just speak English to me. When you walk up to someone, just start with English. They would automatically just gracefully speak English with you. Or if someone comes to you and they're speaking Swahili, or maybe you order for a ride and the driver calls and is speaking Swahili, and you just speak English, he automatically knows that, okay, this person doesn't understand Swahili, and they gracefully again switch to English, and you have a smooth conversation. A whole lot of people here in Kenya speak English, very good English, so you wouldn't have a problem with the language when it comes to that aspect. Yeah. In my 2 weeks and 3 days of being here, I'm going to say that Kenya is a very beautiful country. There is organized, everything is well organized and advanced. Things work. When I say things work, I mean there is constant lights, constant electricity. You don't have to be shouting up NEPA. But yeah, there's constant electricity, good water supply, the roads are good, the people are nice, the people are kind. I know people have said that, oh, be careful when you're going out, be careful, Kenyans are this, Kenyans are that. But I do not want to live in fear, and I'm going to attract my own kind of people. That is my own belief. So I move with the belief that, oh, these people are nice, because so far people have been nice to me. People I've met, they've been nice, especially when they realize that, oh, this person is not from here. They are nice. So yeah, I know like I've heard a lot that Kenyans are the gangsters of East Africa, just like Nigerians are the gangsters of West Africa. But I'm gonna just put all of that aside and allow myself to enjoy this beautiful place and meet lovely people in this place, and just do me and leave. I've met some really nice people that have taught me a few words in Swahili, and whenever they know, oh, this person is not from here, they try to teach you one or two things. Like the salonist that I met, she taught me a few words like sasa, mambo, poa. And then I met another guy at KFC, is attendant at KFC, and then he realized, oh, I'm not from here, so we had a little conversation, and he was also teaching me some one or two words. At least I know how to say asante, karibu. Yeah, I know words like that. And I know M-Pesa is money, money pesa, mobile money. Yes. Yeah, so so far I'm learning one or two things, because I hope to be here for the long term. I love it here. It's really nice. I love the weather. Apart from the fact that, yeah, you can freeze at night when you don't have like a partner, but that will be taken care of. So yeah. So these are the things that have been a shock to me so far. Okay, another thing I remember is the fact that whenever a bus stops and the driver opens the door to alight, and I'm like, why is this driver stopped in the middle of nowhere, alighting from the bus? People are in the bus. Then I remember that the driver's the driver's seat is actually not on the left, it's on the right. Yes, in Kenya the drivers are on the right instead of the left. So whenever they open the door, I'm like, why is this man coming down? But yeah, that's another shock to me, but I'm gonna adjust quickly to that one. So I made mention of M-Pesa before. M-Pesa is the mobile money in Kenya. We have some in Ghana, so I'm kind of like accustomed to that, but in Nigeria not so much. People say there is mobile money, but personally I have not used any mobile money in Nigeria. M-Pesa is mobile money in Kenya, and the funny thing and the good thing is that you can pay using your M-Pesa to buy anything at all. If you enter the bus, you can pay with your M-Pesa. If you buy corn on the street, you can pay with your M-Pesa. If you buy sweet, you can pay with your M-Pesa. Like, are you kidding me? I so love it. Like, the money is just on my phone. Like, I just move. You're not stranded at any point in time because the money is on your SIM card. I love that about the M-Pesa. And so far I've tried the matatu. I'm going to make another episode on the matatu because I am fascinated by those buses. They are really nice, the artworks on them, the music inside, it's just like, you know, it's so beautiful. I heard that the matatu, the ones that have music and entertainment in them, they are way more expensive than the ones without music. But when you're in these buses, like, you're having fun. There's loud music, mostly Nigerian musics, playing all the way till you get to your destination. I love it. So I'm going to make an episode on that one, showing you guys the interiors, the outside, the artworks and everything. Yes, that will be another episode entirely. Now, there's another thing in Kenya. There is no you don't use nylon. No nylon. You're not going to find nylon anywhere in this Kenya. Like, you know, you go to buy something, like we do in Nigeria. You buy something and then they pack it in nylon for you. Or you go to the supermarket, they pack something nylon for you. No. We don't use nylon over here. Hello. There is a rule or whatever against that. So nylons are not allowed. You buy bags like this. Yeah, just see how beautiful the bag is. You buy bags like this and go with your items, whatever you buy. Or there's other ones. There's the blue and there's the red. So they pack your things in that way. You know, the first time I went to supermarkets to buy things, and then they packed what we bought in this. I was like, oh my god, the bag is so beautiful and everything. The next time I went to buy I went alone to buy stuff at the supermarket, Quick Mart, and then they were asking me that should they add the money for the bag to it, and I'm like, is the bag not free? Then I realized that, oh, that pretty bag, you actually paid for it. So yes, you pay for your bags and then they pack your things nicely in them. Else you pack it with your hand. So it happened to me like a couple of times before I started consciously carrying bag. Like, okay, whenever I want to go out, because I have a couple of these already in the house, so whenever I want to go out, I just go with either of them. Like, okay, I'm not going to be packing things in my hand, and I'm not going to be buying bags every single time. So yeah, that is all there is to know right now about Kenya. This is 2 weeks and 3 days. So I will be doing an update and telling you more about like the things I get to know, the things I get to experience and all of that. So yeah. So if you're into this kind of content, travel and fashion content, you want to make sure to subscribe, follow me, drop a comment in the comment section. What else can you do? Share. And guess what, all of these things are free. You don't have to pay a dime to do all of these things. To subscribe, to like this this video, to comment on this video, and to share with your friends. You do not have to. And if you're coming to Kenya to visit, or you want to relocate to Kenya, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I am Black Coffee, black without the C. Yes, I am Black Coffee. I would leave my handle or link to my Instagram in the description, so you can send me a DM. I can plan your trips, make sure that you have fun in Kenya and you feel right at home. Yes, I'm gonna show you all the, you know, spots where you can buy your Nigerian foods, because guess what, oh my god, before I could get pepe at Tarodo, oof, I suffered. They don't eat pepper here. So if you're Nigerian and you're coming to Kenya, please, brothers and sisters, come with your pepper. Don't say I did not do anything for you. And don't say I did not inform you. Come with pepper. In fact, if you come with enough, bring some for me because I need it. So guys, thanks for watching today's episode of my life in Kenya. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and let me know in the comment section if you're open to relocating or visiting Kenya. And my Kenyan brothers and sisters, I am here. Welcome me in the comment section. Asante sana. Bye.